retirement.
One of the greatest fighters we've ever seen. Never ran from anybody. Had completely respected the sport of boxing. Was an ultimate champion. And I have to tell you, one of the nicest human beings you'll ever meet on the planet Earth. I mean, when people, I want to just say this real quick because I know we got to go because we got one more thing to discuss, Mark.
Yeah.
When people talk about Manny Pacquiao and they say stuff like, well, he's fighting for money. I would like y'all to know that there are people who line up in the streets of the Philippines just to come get some money from him. He's very charitable.
Oh, yeah.
That's why money was compromising, because he's a giver. He's a special dude.
Do you feel like that this version of you beats the version of Floyd Mayweather that exists today?
You know, it's hard to talk about the fighter who retired already. If he comes out and go sign the contract and we will fight. I mean, let's fight again if he wants. I have no problem with that. I'm active now. I don't pick my opponent. I don't, you know, I fight them all.
He trying to set me up. He trying to set me up.
You want to get that 51-0? Try to get that easy work. And you call it, baby. Try to get
listen. We gonna take the belt. We gonna get the payday, and I won't no show.
The old rivalry that once dominated boxing headlines has resurfaced. Manny Pacquiao returned from retirement and, after his comeback bout against Mario Barrios, publicly challenged Floyd Mayweather, renewing calls for the rematch fans have been asking for since 2015. He made his intentions clear during a live appearance, showing that his comeback after years away was about competition rather than nostalgia. At the same time, Mayweather has focused on exhibition fights against influencers and non-boxing opponents, keeping speculation alive about a potential second meeting. The debate continues over what would happen if they squared off again, especially with legacy and pride involved. After his fight, Pacquiao expressed confidence in his performance and said he remains ready for whatever comes next.
Here.
Oh my goodness. Tell me about that fight a little bit. Being in there with Floyd being in there with you, like what was the experience like being there in the ring fighting him finally?
It's good, but despite all those things, but then after the fight, right after the fight, I went to the hospital and got operated. My
yeah, you got an operation. Yeah. I remember you posted a picture of.
Really hurt.
Was he better or worse than you thought he was?
No, that's his style. Like I knew it, but the thing is, I review. I'm expecting that I won the fight because he didn't throw a lot of punches. I throw a lot of punches. And I reviewed the compy box, like slow motion from first round to 12 rounds. Like how many punches get connected and how many punches of him he connected. You know, that's boxing.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining or making, just it happened that way.
Yeah.
It happened to me many times.
Did you want a rematch with Floyd?
I'm still active. It's up to him if he's going to fight.
You would even fight him today?
Even here.
Oh my goodness.
Even here.
Yeah, that fire never dies, man.
Especially the long-awaited rematch between Floyd and Manny has once again taken center stage. The discussion has lasted for years, and now that Pacquiao is active again, the topic is drawing even more attention and generating stronger headlines than before.
Hand was fast, his right hand was fast, and he was throwing them both fast and strong. But when it's all said and done, he was a beat fighter. From round one, he knew it. I can't beat Floyd Mayweather. 6 days before the fight, he boxed 4 rounds. And if you go look, when he came out to Las Vegas, he was throwing combinations. Everything seemed just fine. Waving to the crowd, both hands. Manny Pacquiao, you're not on my level. Manny Pacquiao, you will never be on my level, period. Simple and plain. If you lost, accept the loss and say, you know what, Mayweather, you know what? You was the better fighter. You was the better fighter. It's okay to be number 2.
Floyd himself admitted, Manny looked better than I expected, and many people shared that view. Pacquiao's fight against Mario Barrios was more than a send-off. It showed that at 46, he still had the speed, movement, an aggression that built his legacy. From the first bell, he pressed forward, moved sharply, and changed angles with precision. His quick hands and ring control made it feel like watching him in his prime, sometimes making it hard to remember his close to 50.
Manny shocked me. I didn't think that he was going to be able to do the 12 rounds route. He looked really good until the 12th round. And Barrios just didn't do enough, man. He just was stuck in second gear. It seemed like there were a lot of opportunities for him to take advantage, and he just didn't. Manny did a great job of utilizing the crowd, utilizing his hand speed, his foot speed, some movement just to keep the emotion there. I was saying during the PPV.com live chat, I mean, Barrios fighting with zero swagger, with no attitude. Like, it wasn't selling anything he was doing. He did a lot of good work,
Right.
but it was like you had to be really, really watching to see him do it. And I don't know, man. I think as close as that was.
Barrios had the size and youth advantage, but Pacquiao closed the gap with pressure, body shots, and sharp counters. He looked sharp throughout, and a strong left hand in round 7 even caused Barrios to stagger, showing he could still compete at a high level.
Leaving everything in the ring, and for just being the fighter that he still is at his age, and giving the sport everything that he is. It was a hell of an experience, and I'm still happy, to be holding my title, and we're gonna keep the ball rolling. He still has a lot of crack, for his age. He was very explosive. He was very tricky, and I just wasn't, trying to make a mistake, by overcommitting on a shot that I wasn't sure of.
When the final bell rang, the reaction from the crowd showed many believed Pacquiao had done enough. Fans, fighters, and analysts scored him ahead in at least 7 rounds, with unofficial cards like 115 to 113 or 116 to 112 in his favor. However, the official result was a majority draw. Pacquiao accepted it without protest, smiled, and made it clear he plans to keep fighting. Instead of slowing him down, the draw fueled his motivation, and attention quickly shifted back to one key target, Floyd Mayweather.
In your mind.
It's happened again.
Bobby said that you told them it was like sparring. Bobby Pacquiao said your brother said he told them it was like sparring. That it felt fighting with Barrios. It felt like it was a sparring.
Yeah, like sparring. Yeah, like sparring. I won like my scorecard is like 8-4.
Okay.
8-4 or 7-5 is the worst.
Man, definitely.
Floyd claimed that Manny was using his name to generate attention and stay in the spotlight. Manny responded by saying Floyd shouldn't criticize while still making public appearances, suggesting he can't hide behind retirement if he continues showing up at boxing events and staying involved.
When we were on the phone talking, Manny Pacquiao said, I'm a congressman. I have opportunities after boxing is over. This is all that he does. He literally said, what if I lose? He said that to me. And I was like, what? Those words came out of Floyd Mayweather's mouth. He is saying that he will take a 45-55 split. He will take the 45%. He is saying that he has capitulated to any and all drug testing mandates that you have incorporated. He has called you out. I'm saying because of the Manny Pacquiao I saw yesterday, that Floyd is ducking. Because
Even he says ducking.
Well, I have to, only from this standpoint. He's saying whatever it takes.
Going back to 2015, it was the night boxing dominated the world. Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao finally faced off in a matchup billed as the fight of the century. After years of anticipation, online back and forths, and tense moments at press conferences, the sport's 2 biggest stars finally shed the ring.
Because of his movement.
But you made it look easy.
But he's a hell of a fighter, and I can see why he won so many fights, and I can see why he's going down as a Hall of Fame.
Legacy is in jeopardy.
No, but I've been in a fight. I get like in the 3rd or 4th round, like tonight gonna be a rough night.
Okay.
One of the best fighters I faced was Manny Pacquiao. He's a future Hall of Fame.
What the is it about Manny, man? He just don't stop coming.
But you know me, I keep my distance because he's real short. I keep turning him.
Yeah, but I think this, height doesn't mean anything because
The build-up was massive. It made events like the Super Bowl seem small by comparison. Pay-per-view sales broke records, and celebrities packed the arena as if it were an awards show. The entire world was watching. But once the fight ended and Floyd was awarded a unanimous decision, many fans walked away feeling underwhelmed by the outcome.
He got famous because they said this could be the guy that could possibly dethrone the king. Did it happen? Absolutely not. Was he easy? Absolutely.
It wasn't easy.
Take credit for beating Pacquiao after he got knocked out by Marquez, because that's not the same Pacquiao.
Of course.
That's not the Pacquiao at the top of his game.
Yeah, of course.
But in society today, we'll call that person the best fighter ever.
Of course.
When that's not how that goes. That's not reality. But in business...
Is it Floyd's defensive approach, the limited exchanges, or the shoulder injury Pacquiao later disclosed? Whatever the cause, many felt the story wasn't fully settled. The rivalry didn't truly conclude. It simply went quiet. In the years that followed, talk of a second fight never disappeared. Supporters hope to see a fully healthy Pacquiao face Floyd again with no explanations attached. Yet despite repeated discussions, negotiations consistently stalled and the rematch never materialized.
Knocked out twice. Answer the question.
Yeah, when he was like 100 and
I don't just answer the question.
because he turned pro when he was a teenager.
Did Pacquiao been knocked? Had he been knocked out twice?
Yeah, a decade
Answer the
ago.
question.
A decade ago.
And just answer, I don't care if it's 100 years ago. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Have Pacquiao been outboxed by Eric Morales?
One fight he lost to.
Answer
Yeah.
the question.
Yes, he did.
Has he been outboxed by Eric Morales?
Yes.
That's all I need to know.
So why would
I want to ask you another question.
So why not fight him right away?
Now I want to ask
if
you
he's
another
that
question.
easy.
Now I want to ask you another question.
Go ahead.
Who's beat me?
You say, I don't like boastful people. How was it like fighting Mayweather then? Did he get on your nerves? Because I feel like he's a little bit more boastful than the people you might be wanting to hang out with.
Yeah, he's boastful. I think his God is the material things, money, everything like that. I'm pity with him because I want to share the word of God in him if he believe God.
Yeah, I've heard he's a generous man. I think he's done good things. I think, he kind of reminds me of like a lot of people are like this, by the way, including myself. I'm not just saying him. I'm including myself. The man who goes up to Jesus and says, what should I do to get into heaven? He says, sell all your belongings. And he walked away crying because he couldn't see.
Why you not coming back to fight? Why you not coming back to fight? So I look at the fight game. I said, okay. I said, fighters fighting, they make 3 million, 4 million, 6 million, 7 million. Some may make 10 or 20 million. But I'm doing exhibitions and I'm making 20, 25 million, 100 million for exhibitions. So why would I come back and fight and get a guaranteed 35 million when I'm doing exhibitions?
Floyd shifted his focus away from traditional high-level bouts and toward exhibition events, crossover matchups, and conversations centered on his legacy. At the same time, Manny dedicated himself to politics and officially stepped away from boxing in 2021, making it appear as though their story had finally reached its conclusion. Some critics argued that defeating Pacquiao after his knockout loss to Marquez wouldn't carry the same significance, since it wouldn't represent the version of Pacquiao at his absolute peak.